Happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day to all the fathers around the world. I know that today's time do not really give brothers, fathers, men who are in their children's lives respect, but I'm going to give them respect today. And Father's Day is so important. Rest in peace to my father for teaching me how to be a man, how to handle business in life, how to not get down on myself when adversity strikes. I thank you. And I know you're looking down on me, watching me, making sure I'm doing everything right. Shout out to my brothers who are fathers. Shout out to the subscribers who are fathers. Shout out to the OG, Coach Joe, who's a great father and a leader of men. Father's Day is always important. Don't listen to old media trying to emasculate brothers, trying to tell us we're nothing, try to put us in a stereotype. I'm not going for it today, and neither should you. So I'm going to show you some clips today of Deion Sanders. Shout out to him, another amazing father, keeping it real about Father's Day. And after that, I'll show you a clip of what Lavar said on last year's Father's Day in the pandemic, which is very good to hear. Again, happy Father's Day. Peace, and let's go.
Happy Father's Day. I didn't say baby daddy. I didn't say uncle. I didn't say friend or partner. I said happy Father's Day. Now, there's a distinct difference. Now, the baby daddy did what he did, but he wasn't consistent, so he never matriculated into being a father. But see, a father is totally different. A father's there. A father's consistent. A father's profound. A father doesn't even have to speak because you understand, and he understands his responsibility thereof because he's going to be there. A father may not really be appreciated, maybe just tolerated, but a father does not care because he's not looking for the applause or cold hand claps of others. He understands his responsibility. Father. A father is a provider. A father is a waymaker. A father is a caretaker. A father is a disciplinarian. A father is, I'm not going to say a friend, but he listens, he understands, and he stands under. A father is so consistent with who he is, what he is, how he is, although he's still learning. A father is not perfect, but one thing about a father, he's always present. A father is not there just because it's thought that he should be there. A father is there because he knows about the timing and the structure and the trials and the tribulations of life. And the father understands that his presence is everything. A father don't have to hug you after the game. He don't have to lift you up after the game. He don't have to do a lot after the game. If a father just looks at his son after the game and says, the son knows 100% and the daughter knows 100% what that father is saying. A father is a position that's played that would never have a story written about him. He would never be all this or all that, but he's not even trying because just being a father in itself is enough. It's not an easy position, but it's a needed position. So to all my fathers out there, I love you. I appreciate you. I admire you. I know they don't think of us like they once thought of us, but let me tell you something. God called you. They didn't. God chose you. She didn't. God needs you in their life, although they would never say they will. To all my fathers out there, man, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I'm one of you and I'm trying my best to do what I'm called to do. Happy Father's Day, fellas. I love you. God bless.
I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time, brother. A long, long time. So before I say anything, first, happy Juneteenth and happy early Father's Day to you.
Oh, thank you, Connie. Back at you.
Of course, of course. I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time, brother. A long, long time. So before I say anything, first, happy Juneteenth and happy early Father's Day to you.
Oh, thank you, Connie. Back at you.
Of course, of course. Now,
Yes.
I'm so happy to be talking to you today, and we're recording now, so I just want to get this.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm happy to be talking to you today because I put you on the Mount Rushmore of Black Daddies, right? Like,
okay.
I got a Mount Rushmore, right? It goes like this. It's Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince. We got Pops on the Wayans Brothers. And we got Carl Winslow from Family Matters. And now and Lavar Ball to complete that Black Daddy Mount Rushmore, man.
Okay.
All right. So I gotta ask you, if you were to put together your own sort of Mount Rushmore for Black Daddies on Father's Day, what would your four look like?
What my four look like?
Yeah.
My dad's dad, my dad, and me.
I know that's right. Hold on, I got Julia on the other line, so I'm gonna pull her up real quick so she can. I know she has to be on the call. Hey, Julia, you there? You muted?
Hey, yep, I'm here. Thank you.
No problem. Perfect. So we're recording now. So Lavar, obviously, let me make sure that the video is here. You can see me. We're good. Speaker view. Perfect. All right. So yeah, Lavar, man, obviously, it's been a crazy time, a crazy year for everybody, and especially for yourself. But the Ball brothers, all three of them, have signed to Roc Nation Sports recently, and for the first time in, I guess, since they've been in the public eye, there's somebody else overseeing their career. So I would just like to get your thoughts on going.
Well, it's not for the first time. It's like, people been overseeing their career, or when we first started, you got to have an agent,
right?
And we done did the friend thing when I had my first guy, representing Lonzo. But, he couldn't get my other boys the representation I wanted. So then we go with CAA, the biggest in the game.
So how is it? I mean, obviously, yes, there've been other people watching over them. But as far as like a public eye, it goes from the public sense. It's like they're going from LeVar Ball to Jay-Z and Roc Nation, right?
But it's not even. See, that's what the public want to think of it like that. But it's not even about that. It's like I'm always going to be their father,
right?
So that part ain't gonna change. So the input they get from me is always gonna be the same. But on the outside, people want to be like, they got to compare it to something, saying, "Oh, they went from this to this." No, we just got better representation on that aspect of the game. Now, me, I can train my boys and make them the best ball players. But that representation that you're gonna have as you get deeper into the career, you get a better sense of having somebody who's in that lane, who can do a little more talking behind closed doors.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? To make everything come to the right perspective. Because the bottom line is, everybody knows my bottom line, which is I want all three of my boys on the same team at some point, and hopefully sooner than later. So that's the main goal that all these guys who we choose, from day one to build up to. So, let's say you get Lonzo, and if my other guy would have got Jello a summer league try or something like that, he still would have been the agent.
Right.
So now it would have been Melo's time. He still would have been the agent. Same thing with CAA. If you would have did things the way, not the way you wanted things done, the way I want things done. You working for us. Get it done our way. But if you're going to have your own little lane the way you want to do it, guess what? Next. Until we find somebody who fits what we're trying to do. And like I said, we're trying to do something special.
I mean, you've already done something special, man. In my eyes, I've seen. I feel like I've heard, you for the past couple of years, even when Lonzo and LaMelo and Jello was in high school. Just the fact that you guys have gotten here. You know what I mean? You got LaMelo as a top 5 consensus pick in the draft. You got Lonzo, who's hopefully going to lead the New Orleans Pelicans to the playoffs, and you got Jello. You know what I mean? Like for somebody who's been through so much as he has, still finding his way on a G League spot. So I think to a lot of people, especially, today with it, being Father's Day weekend coming up, like people already look at you like, yo, you mission accomplished. Like you did what had to be done.
That's mission accomplished on the outside from the people on the outside looking in. My thing is not accomplished. What I set out to do is put all 3 of my boys in the NBA. Now, that might be a crazy goal to somebody else, but to me, I know what I put in as far as training my boys and the time I put in with them. Now, with Jello doing something a little out the norm, which made him have to take a different route. But not to say, everybody like all the stuff that Jello's been through. Jello ain't been through no tragedy or nothing like that. Here's
not tragedy, but you know
what I'm saying? Listen, he's going to the league on the fact that he cut from the same cloth. If all 3 of my boys is in the same and doing the exact same thing, they all gonna make it. They ain't gonna be like one of them gonna be like, well, I don't feel like working out. I might not make it. And you're gonna have people being like, Jello's the least. He's not athletic. He's not this. He's not that. Well, you're gonna try to create all this stuff, but everything you say that the other 2 can't do, Jello can do. You talk about scoring and putting the ball in good form, shooting and strong. Jello's like that.